This is the Pittsburgh 3/4 inch pipe clamp with base. Let's give it a look. So when it comes to pipe clamps, there's one brand that rules the game, and that is Bessey. But when I saw these Pittsburgh ones, I thought they looked a heck of a lot like those Besseys, so I knew I had to give them a try. Now before we dive into this pipe clamp, I do want to make two distinctions. First off, this is a 3/4 inch pipe clamp, and secondly, it does have a base. These are two very important attributes that you're going to want to have with these Pittsburgh clamps, but let's get this thing out of the box and take a closer look. Now, if you've never worked with pipe clamps before, these are extremely easy to set up. The first thing that you're going to need is a piece of 3/4 inch pipe. Then you simply take one of the threaded ends of the pipe and screw it into the side of the pipe clamp that has the screw latch. And once that side's attached, simply attach the other clamping jaw by depressing the silver tabs on the spine. Now that we have our pipe clamp together, let's first take a look at how this compares to the Bessey by first taking a look at the screw clamp head. And as you probably noticed there's very little difference between these two clamping jaws. Not only do they both have that rotating handle, but they also have a spot for your thumb on the opposite side to give a little bit more pressure. And both jaws have the same range of motion of about 2¼ inches. And if we look at the feet of the screw jaw side, you can see the Bessey has got a T-shaped design while the Pittsburgh has got an L shape. And finally, let's look at the clamping jaws themselves. Now, if you're familiar with Bessey, they do come with these plastic caps that always tend to slide off. But the Pittsburgh doesn't come with any, which actually may be a better idea, as it's got these two holes where you can add screws and a wood block to make your clamping jaw yourself. And if we look at the other clamping jaw of this pipe clamp, you can see that the Bessey and the Pittsburgh are almost identical, except for that plastic sheath and the two drill holes on the Pittsburgh. And really, other than those items, I'm seeing no major differences between these two clamps, other than the price, with the Pittsburgh being about 25% cheaper. And although I love Bessey, I can totally see why these cheaper Pittsburgh clamps have become viral.